Yo, what's up, everyone? Hope everybody's having a good holiday, man. And apparently we just got a Christmas present from French Bread because they just released the first gameplay of Dead Apostle Noel. So we're going to be taking a look at this. Now, I was on a family vacation when the actual news broke out of her actually coming out and stuff like that. So I didn't really get to give my initial reaction because I was away. But finally, we actually are getting some gameplay of the character too. So we definitely going to be checking this out together. So let's go and take a look at what this character has to offer. But before we begin, a quick news update from Melty Blood type Lumina. Kimona actually came out on Twitter and said there's going to be even more news for the game. There's going to be coming out, I believe, around New Year's. Apparently, there's going to be a New Year's TV special or something that's going to be happening, and apparently they're going to be showcasing some more Melty Blood news there. So as soon as we get word on what that is, I will be letting you guys know. Don't worry about that. All right, here we go. So definitely looking forward to hearing more of the new song and of course see the new stage a little bit more too, because we did get a sneak peek of that in the last trailer. Don't know anything about this actual character, this lore. Clearly it's not for us because they have not gave us anything. It's just spoilers for us, I guess. But here we go. So it is Noel, so obviously they know each other, right? Makes sense. All right, looking forward to seeing like more movement in normals. Okay, so she has some type of projectile. Look like they have somewhat of a tracking ability. Oh, those definitely look like they track, or maybe they just long range. But they stay out in the field, which is interesting. Man, that's gonna lead for some crazy setups. I can already tell. That's gonna be cool to mess around with. Air teleport, or rather dash throughs. Cool air throw animation. She hops off too, so she probably has the ability to do jumping or knockdown. Oh wow, she got a pretty long air dash actually. Oh no, you got caught slipping. All right, CL's going in for a little bit. Oh no. Fight back. Noel, fight back. Let's see. Yeah, her normals look pretty good, decent actually. Well, that look almost like instant recovery a little bit. Okay. Just posing on you. Really just posing on you. Oh, and then it actually creates some of those on the screen. They stayed from the super. That's interesting. So even the super has like some indication for those things, I think. Unless there was another part that I missed from it. I wonder how long they stay on there on the screen. Are they like permanent until the end of the round? I'm guessing that interacts with them, right? But it's also a move. This song is pretty good, by the way. Oh, she's got a really good, yeah, corner side switch combos. I can already tell. Wait, did she do that off her throw? Man, there's so much to unpack here. We got a lot to unpack, boys. This is gonna be good. Okay. CL got to get her round in. Bam. Our dry finish. All right, this says 1-2 in the title, so I'm guessing they're going to be doing the usual where they showcase two gameplay footages of the characters. If it's anything like the other ones, the second one usually showcase a little bit more, right? All right, let's see what we see here. Yeah, her side switch ability looked very good. I can't get really a good grasp of like what type of character. Clearly she could play like the spacing game. Her normal seemed good enough. But she has good screen control with that as well. Jeez. I'm going to imagine those are air unblockable. Let's see. Okay, no, okay, that super doesn't put them on the ground. Oh wow, that's actually mad scary. She was able to set that up and then start moving like before you got up. It covered like all the, like a really big area too. Yeah, her air dash is crazy. It's crazy long. Jeez. Okay, there's definitely a lot to unpack here. We got a lot to talk about. let's break down this character and see exactly what there is that we actually just saw, because there's a lot to unpack here. That's pretty interesting. There's definitely quite a few interesting things that we can actually pull from Dead Apostle Noel. One thing specifically that I think we can see here is that when she actually uses the move where she actually throws the projectiles, I think that is what is directly tied to her actual dashes. There's not been a single time inside this trailer, at least, that she actually did her dash without that. So I'm guessing that is a follow-up of the projectiles we see every time she wanted to like side switch. She would throw the projectile and then dash through, so it has like a hit property to it, and she could cancel it on block and stuff like that to get like frame advantage. Also, it seemed like they do have somewhat of a tracking ability, especially the Moondrive version. Seems like the Moondrive version is going to have the best tracking. Also, we can see that it has a bit of a hop to it as well, where she like hops back, I'm guessing during one of the versions when she does it on the ground. So you can see also this has a bit of a property to where it could probably be really good for baiting out throws. Maybe you run up and you do that right in their face and bait out the throw, and you get a counter hit punch or something like that. They actually did do something like that in the trailer, so that could be something that could be utilized and probably pick it up for combos and stuff like that. Now, she definitely have quite a few angles that she can actually use the projectiles, from the ones she could do in the air. She has those. Now, we don't know if those actually have landing recovery, so she may be able to jump cancel those, probably like Vlog, we have to see. But then also she has the one that comes straight down, and then she has the ones that just go straight. Now, the ones apparently that go straight, they seem pretty slow, but also you can also crouch them, it seems like, because every time she tried to set it up for like an Oki situation, the CL was just able to crouch past them. So I'm guessing they're not going to be pretty much used in that sense. Probably just like an air check or like air to ground check, sort of in that range that it covers. So probably something that you'll utilize for that, but nothing that you'll probably use for like an Oki situation, most likely. Now, the other thing where she can resonate from the ones that are on the ground, this seems pretty good for something like Oki, and can definitely make for some very tricky scenarios, especially depending on how many you can have out. I believe you can have up to 3 of them out at one time is the most we saw. We saw 2 and 3. So I'm guessing 3 is probably the max you can have, and they all come off at different timings as well. So it gives you time to actually set things up. So like I just stated from the gameplay, we can see that she can have 2 to 3 of the projectiles stuck in the ground, and the 3 I believe is from the super. But the thing that I think is the most confusing about this is we don't really understand the detonating order quite yet. At first, I thought it was like whatever the resonating thing touched, but there's times where it looked like it doesn't touch one of the ones that detonate first. You would think the other ones would detonate first, but it actually goes off the other one. So maybe it's a sequence of like which one comes down first is the one that actually detonate first, but we don't really have a good indication of exactly how it works quite yet. Now, what would be really good if you can actually manipulate which one actually detonate first, but for right now we have no indication exactly how it actually detonate. Like I said, from my understanding, it looks like it just detonate whichever one came out first, but we'll have to see the more gameplay or get our hands on it and actually fully find out. Overall, she looks pretty solid, man. She got some pretty solid normals. She looks like she has some solid tools that she can actually utilize, some fun things to actually mess around with in this game for sure. And yeah, I just can't wait to get our hands on it. I don't actually know if they told us the release date of this character. I don't know if they did that. Maybe that'll be some of the news as we actually get on the New Year's thing. We'll actually see. But anyway, let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about the character. Will you be trying her out when she actually comes out? And also, how do you feel overall about her aesthetic and gameplay? I think she looks pretty cool, so I'll definitely be trying her out, of course. And new character is just fun to try out. Anyway, if you like anything I had to say today, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, follow my socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications so you know the next video goes live. As always, my name is Dyken, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.